So we're down at Cape Foulweather now, and you can probably see where it gets the name. Welcome to the video. So we're in Devil's Lake State Park here in Lincoln City, and today we're probably going to do the ride down to Beverly, which is only about 20 miles. Taylor wants a chill day, and apparently Beverly's a pretty nice state park. Let me show you around a bit. So this is the hiker-biker here at Devil's Lake State Park in Lincoln City. You've got a bunch of bike racks all through the park. Fire pit with these big rocks as well. Up here you've got some lockers that you can lock, and they have USB ports in them, but what I've found so far from the Oregon parks is you really can't rely on those USB ports to charge your stuff. These ones don't work, the last one's charged very slowly. You've also got a bike rack to work on your bike, but yeah, again, don't trust the tools or the pump. Don't rely on them because yeah, the tools aren't that great and there's some missing. Over here, Doug's just setting himself up. Taylor's here, eating some breakfast on the table. We were set up over there where those panniers are, but we actually jumped out of the tent and got ready really quick, although we have slept in. It's about 8:30 or something like that. There's a bin here as well, which makes life really easy. The only annoying thing is the walk down the hill to the showers and the toilet, which are way down that way. All right, I'm gonna eat up. So it's actually just started raining a little bit, so I've just like jumped down under this little roofed area there is near the lockers. Taylor's hassling me because I need to finish the oats so she can pack her stuff up, because she packs all her stuff into the pot, but unfortunately it's still full of oats. Okay, so we're pretty much good to go. We came down to the bathroom, you guys know why. And we're gonna try and check out Devil's Lake before we leave. I want to. Taylor probably just wants to get going, I'm not too sure. Unfortunately, Lincoln City, the traffic is really bad and there's no shoulder through town, or at least thus far. So Taylor's a bit worried about that. We had a little look and we're gonna try and take some back roads closer to the coast, at least for a mile or two, just to get us a bit further out of town. But after that, it's on the 101 and hopefully we have a shoulder. So we've just come down to Devil's Lake. We wanted to quickly check it out before we hit the road. Cool little lake actually. I can see why the state park is here. You know, it was probably there before town even came down this far or something. Beautiful little spot, but it is raining, so we're gonna get going. Okay, so Taylor and I have just pulled off the 101 and we're actually recounting the steps that I took when I did this ride in 2019. And that's actually when I met Taylor down in LA, but that was a long time from when I was here. So this is a spot where I actually camped. See, when I first did this back then, I didn't even know state parks were a thing, and I was just stealth camping. And I literally camped in this parking lot. Let me show you guys. So this is the lot. Over there to the left is some public toilets. Nothing too pretty at all. But over here on the right, this is where I camped, behind this big transformer or whatever it is. Basically back in there. When I came through, this was all high grass. So it was kind of easy to get some cover, and I came at night. And what I did was I came in from around that sort of backside. I think I had my bivvy bag laid out here, and then my bike laid down on the ground somewhere here, I'm pretty sure. But you got to imagine this was all like high grass, and yeah, definitely wasn't the best spot, but I didn't know any better. And I remember in the middle of the night, someone came past this footpath, stopped right here, went through their backpack and left a bunch of clothes, because the next morning there was just a pile of clothes left there. Taylor just asked me if I slept good here, and no, I really didn't sleep good. But yeah, I didn't know any better, so that was it. It was fun recounting the steps, but now we're gonna continue on. Just on a quick pit stop, checking out this beach and this viewpoint, and we're kind of reading about tsunamis. Turns out the whole coast is basically like a tsunami alert zone. We've got a small little break in the traffic. Just wanted to show you guys this spot. It's pretty nice. Oh. And the cars are back again. The traffic this morning has just been so busy. So Taylor and I have just pulled off to take a piss. Check out this nice little view though we found. It's actually kind of a little abandoned beach there. It looks like over the other side there's a lookout point, so we'll probably try and hit that spot now. So we're just rolling down into Boiler Bay now. We're gonna check out the viewpoint. Taylor's realized that this is why we're so slow getting places. It's because we stop a lot, but you know, this ride's supposed to be about enjoying the journey, taking time, seeing the sights, and you know, turning up to the camp late. Pretty much what we're about. So Taylor's just finishing it up. We just got stuck into one of those loaves of breads that we bought and it's gone. So we finished it in one sitting. We tied it off the guacamole as well. We had to just stop and enjoy this place, but I mean we've only been riding for an hour, so things are moving pretty slow.
Alright, so we've just pulled into Depot Bay and it's finally a nice view of the ocean. It's been a lot of busy, noisy riding, sort of just off the coast, which, you know, hasn't been great for the view. So yeah, it's good to be here. I'm going to pull in on the footpath. Check that out. Nice. I mainly came in on the footpath like this to show you guys the coast a little bit better and to get away from the traffic, although now there's people, which is worse in some ways. So we're just coming out at Depot Bay now, back in the traffic, back on the 101 for about 6 miles, and then we'll be at the state park. I'm going to try and get all the good ocean views while I can. Anytime we can get off the highway, I'm coming straight off. It looks like this loops around as well. Ooh, wow. We just passed a guy that's hiking the coast, the whole coast. Can you believe that? We might bump into him tonight.
So Taylor's pretty stoked because it's bikes only through here and it's one way. This has been a huge contrast from the 101. Make sure you guys pay attention to those Oregon cycle route signs, and you know what, get the maps. We don't have them. I wish we did. Don't know if you guys can see it, but there's actually a house up on that hill there. Looks really mystical, like something out of a fantasy or movie or something. Really, really cool. Bit of climbing up this way, but it's really worth it. So we're down at Cape Foulweather now, and you can probably see where it gets the name. It's super foggy and windy. Apparently it'll have 100-mile-an-hour winds here pretty regularly. This road's really good though. I'm hoping for a bit of a descent down so I can give you guys some good footage of it. We've done a fair bit of climbing in the last like 15 minutes. I guess we'll see. We're gonna keep going, Taylor?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we found that building that we saw before. It's something to do with state parks, but it's closed at the moment. If anyone knows why it's here, let us know in the comments, would you?
So it looks like we might be enjoying a bit of descending. It's gotten really foggy though. I'm not sure there's going to be as much to see on the way down. Wow, that is a long way down. Yep, a really long way down. God, guys, check this out. Isn't that so sick? I was trying to slow it down a bit so the wind's not too bad. Wow. I would definitely recommend this part of this ride. I would say so far, if you're only going to do one state, Oregon is the way to go. Washington was just sort of the tip of the iceberg as far as views are concerned. I don't think Taylor and I knew quite what was coming. So it looks like we'll be turning off the 101. Left. Made it to Beverly Beach State Park. We'll cruise down, see if we can find the hiker biker spot, make some lunch, and I guess decide if we're staying here or not. It's only another 10 miles into Newport, and then there's another state park right near Newport as well. I think it's South Beach.
So we just made it down into the hiker biker. How nice is this? There's a couple that were with us this morning in Lincoln City already made it. This is going to be a nice day. Alright, so this state park actually has the old school outlets, and I've just put 4 of our battery banks on charge and my phone, and right now it all seems to be charging, which is great. If we can get all these fully charged up, we're going to be set. I did have a backup idea, which was just buying more battery banks as we go, because Walmart has them for pretty cheap. Okay, so I've just finished setting up the tent. Taylor's just finished lunch. Let me show you what we've got done. So I've got the tent set up here. We kind of wanted to choose a spot that wasn't under these power lines and that was flat, so it's kind of the best we came up with, next to the road here, but there's not much people coming past anyway. Just got to get that air mattress pumped up, And Taylor's got lunch on. So lunch is pasta with the Hunt's traditional sauce. We wanted something different, didn't we, Taylor?
Yeah, so obviously we got pasta.
Right, so we've had lunch. Now we're gonna go get cleaned up. So we'll go check out the showers and show you guys what the facilities are like. So we're just making our way back to the Hyperco biker camp. Just wanted to stop and show you guys the view of the park here. It's a really pretty spot. It's really nice walking through the trees. And the hiker biker's just down on the right. I've got Taylor holding all the stuff while I film this vid. So we're definitely both enjoying Beverly State Park. It's really nice to have a shorter day. Only 20 miles, but you know, we still kind of got in a bit late. I think around 2:30, something like that's when we had lunch. So, we're having a little snack though.
Look, it's a banana dog.
Taylor's making banana dogs. I'm gonna have some bread with salsa. We're just hanging out in the tent. We've just been relaxing, laying horizontal, you know, just taking a chance to relax. So I finally hopped out of the tent, just throwing some dinner on. I'll show you guys what I got cooking. I mean, you can probably take a wild guess, but I got about 3 cups uncooked of rice, and I'll throw in some sweet potato in, just chopping up a bit more of it here. Let us know what you guys eat when you're out bike touring, because I realized I feel like we eat pretty gourmet for a bike touring, and I'm just wondering what other people tend to eat, you know? So yeah, let us know in the comments. So Taylor's just hanging out, resting up. She deserves it. I thought I'd come and check out Beverly Beach. I'll show you guys. So to get to the beach, you have to go under the 101, which is pretty cool. So this is the bridge that we rode over earlier. And yeah, I guess the beach is just through here. Yeah, so I think this kind of weather is pretty typical of the Oregon coastline. Foggy. It's kind of cold and a little bit humid as well. But it's just bearable, luckily. And dinner is served. The rice is cooked to perfection. Got the sweet potato in there. Got a bit of lemon we're going to have it with. Get some vitamin C in. And maybe that salsa too. Alright, that's another day done. We just smashed some dinner. We're going to hit the tent. It's not that late, but we're bike touring, so it's our bedtime. Probably about 8:30. Tomorrow we got 10 miles into Newport. And we're here. Newport's a really cool city, so we're pretty keen to check it out a little bit. We're also going to do our washing. We'll hit a laundry mat. I'll probably hit a library and try and upload some of these vlogs so I can start pumping them out to you guys. And then we'll cruise down to South Beach State Park. So hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. And if you've got any questions, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching.